A new legislative session is kicking off this week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Melissa Carter, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Joshua McKee. One guaranteed topic for this session is education. ENN's Jada Skank joins us in Tulsa with details.
According to the Tulsa World, improving Oklahoma's public education system seems to be the shared topic priority this year. Leaders have identified common goals of raising teachers' pay, incentivizing more people to become teachers or come back to teaching, and making investments in things like reading coaches to help children stay on track academically. But there is disagreement on how to pay for this. One representative wants to do away with the parental choice tax credits that give parents money for sending their children to private schools. Another representative wants to create a tax on vaping products with the funds going to education. The governor said the legislature can debate the policy on how to get there. In Tulsa, with your education news, I'm Jada Skank.
Former state representative A.J. Pittman has pled guilty to felony charges of sending a forged check to the Oklahoma Ethics Commission. This was after the Attorney General launched an investigation into how she spent her campaign funds. In her plea, Pittman has admitted to creating the counterfeit checks that was submitted as an attempt to avoid having to pay back of funds from her campaign. The check was for $2,500, and she will serve a 7-year deferred sentence. She will also be required to pay back the campaign funds back to a charitable organization.
Oklahoma Attorney General Getner Drummond announced he and 34 other attorneys general have sent a letter to XAI calling for immediate changes to be made to the AI chatbot called Grok, after reports of users requesting for the AI to undress women and children and put them in intimate positions. According to a press release from the AG, XAI has implemented some limited procedures that have lessened the amount of raised requests, but Drummond is urging the company to comply with these requests now before it becomes required under the federal Take It Down Act.
There's a health concern in Norman. ENN's Courtney Moses has the details about a new case of measles in Oklahoma.
A popular college bar in Norman is a possible hotspot for measles exposure. The Oklahoma State Department of Health has confirmed that someone who has tested positive for measles visited Logie's on the corner in Norman while contagious and possibly exposed others. The OSDH lists the symptoms of measles as a runny nose, cough, fever, and developing a rash. The OSDH also urges those who visited Logie's on January 24th between 9 p.m. and 1:30 a.m. to notify the department if they are unvaccinated or unsure if they are vaccinated.
With some warmer temperatures and chances of rain, Declan Buckner joins us with the weather.
Get ready to spend your time outdoors this week. According to the National Weather Service in Norman, we can expect a low chance of rain on Tuesday morning in southeast Oklahoma, but the rest of the state has a big warm-up on the way, with highs in the 50s and lows in the 30s. Say your goodbyes to the snow with above normal temperatures this Thursday to Sunday, with highs in the upper 60s and lows in the upper 30s. With your weekly weather, I'm Declan Buckner.
Get ready to change the history books. ENN's Matt Disney has the law change that's millions of years in the making.
State Representative Jacob Rosecrans has proposed a bill to change the Oklahoma state fossil. He hopes to change the Saurophaganax to the Sauroposeidon proteles. The reason for the change is because while the Saurophaganax is the largest meat-eating dinosaur ever was found in Oklahoma, it was discovered to be a chimera fossil, which means it is the result of multiple species and not a real fossil. Rosecrans wants to change the state fossil to Sauroposeidon proteles, which is the tallest dinosaur in the world. He also hopes in doing so he educates the public about Oklahoma's rich prehistoric life.
Humans are preparing to return to the moon. ENN's Banning Lutzenberger explains what is happening to prepare for the mission.
This week, NASA is running dress rehearsals for a major moon mission. The official launch will be in just over a week, when a NASA crew will travel farther than anyone has ever traveled before. NASA is set to launch the Artemis II sometime after February 8th. The crew that will fly around the moon and go deeper into space than any human has ever gone before. This historic launch will include Reed Wiseman, Christina Koch, Victor Glover, and Jeremy Hansen. While they are not intended to reach the moon's surface, NASA says the flight is set to start a new beginning for space travel.
A new month comes with new activities. Carter Fowler joins us in Tulsa with our community calendar.
It's now February, so get ready for the most heartfelt time of the year. At the BOK Center, we have Tulsa Oilers on Thursday for a frosty outing. We have many basketball games for you basketball enthusiasts at the Paycom Center. There are 2 OKC Thunder games against Orlando Magic on Thursday and the Houston Rockets on Saturday. And don't forget to tune in to the Super Bowl on Sunday, whether you are there for the game or for the halftime show. Finally, for you Epic students and families, we have all kinds of field trips this week. First is the food bank of the Eastern Oklahoma on the 3rd, where you can volunteer in making a real difference for the lives of your fellow neighbors. Then, we have a guided tour of the Oklahoma Hall of Fame on the 5th. And finally, we have Epic Innovators Day on Thursday in Tulsa, where you can finally have your chance to shine in discovery, science, and art. And that is all we have for this week's community calendar. I am Carter Fowler.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking out our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.